Welcome to ZapCast, the first entertainment-based podcast in depths of space. I'm your host, Sparky. We got our second command, Spur.
Hello.
And our ship mechanic, Crimson.
How's it hanging?
Do you guys bathe on a regular basis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer showers. I
Not
guess that's...
bathe, I shower, but like...
Do you guys at least keep yourselves cleaner than a Smash Bros. Melee player?
Yes.
I was about to say that, like... like, I mean, I keep myself clean. I'm no competitive melee player here.
Okay, so do you guys think $6 deodorant is too much, or would you guys rather spend $30 on some bath water?
Oh.
I don't know. It's a hard one.
Because Belle Delphine, Instagram model and Patreon influencer, clearly made a monopoly off of selling her own bath water in under 3 days. And aside from the two people hospitalized, what are you guys' opinions on it?
I mean...
What about the guy that vaped it?
A guy fucking vaped it.
That guy vaped it.
Jesus Christ. You know... man. See, the extent I know of it is, she was selling it, but like within 3 days she had to put sold out because it was selling too quickly. Like, I don't know if there are people who are just horny, or if people just bought it for the memes.
There are people who bought it for the memes.
Well, yeah, I know that. I actually follow a couple of people who bought it for the sake of the memes.
Yeah, Power Cynical YouTuber. We're not sponsored by him or anything. He actually had to contact Belle Delphine herself to get a copy just to make a meme video out of it.
Yeah, and I know that I watch Quite, KWITE, everyone's favorite sentient hoodie. But he bought it, but it wasn't able. He wasn't able to get it because he's at VidCon or whatever. So I have to wait to see his reaction to it. But all in all, I mean, I know some people bought it for the memes, but I'm pretty sure the same people that bought this are the same kind of people who buy used panties online.
Probably. Spur, do you have like anything to add to the whole bath water thing?
Not really.
Honestly, I think you're probably right though. It's it's just people being horny.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
The idea is that it's bathwater that a relatively attractive woman was in, and you know that all the incels are gonna eat that up.
Probably, yeah. All the soy boys. Yeah, I just don't understand I just don't understand it at all. And it's like a few weeks ago, she started a Pornhub account after she's like on Instagram, she's like, if this post gets 1 million likes, I'll start a Pornhub account. She did. It got 1 million likes under, I think, an hour. And she started up, and all the titles were petite teen gets cream pie, videos of her throwing a pie into her face, or something like that. They were puns.
Yeah.
People were so disappointed. They would be like, there were just thousands of messages being like, you betrayed us for the very last time, shit like that. All these incels.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Listen, she never said it was going to be a legitimate one.
Yeah, right. She never did.
She just said she was going to be setting an account.
She just said she was going to make an account.
The funny thing is, I feel like any female model or a public figure could do something like that.
Yeah.
Because of how horny you guys are.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Any any Instagram model, any female gamer, YouTuber, whatever, they could do something like that. They could probably even sell the
horny
fucking
souls everywhere.
yeah. They could probably sell fucking tissues that they use. People would buy them.
There's been ads recently for some questionable fast food choices. Crimson, do you want to talk about those?
Yes. So, you want me to start off with the less weird one or the more weird one?
I would say do the less weird one first.
Okay, so the less weird one is Burger King is now selling tacos. Some people are saying that's possibly to compete with Jack in the Box because Jack in the Box has always had tacos. But
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
Jack in the Box has tacos.
It just seems kind of late in the game, and I mean, I just feel like when it comes to what I view as like the top 3 fast food restaurants, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's, I feel like Burger King is just the one that's like the low one on the totem pole. Because Burger King always seems to be trying to come up with these like wacky new marketing schemes, while McDonald's and Wendy's, all they gotta do is reveal, oh yeah, McDonald's is like, we brought our dollar menu back. Wendy's, we have the 4 for 4. Burger King tries to bank on that 4 for 4 because they had the 5 for 4 meal where it was basically the same thing as Wendy's, but you also got a cookie with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like a lot of Burger King's advertising these days is just trying to stay afloat more than anything else. I could be wrong. I haven't looked into Burger King's finances, but I feel like a lot of their business decisions are based off of they're probably losing sales to Wendy's and McDonald's.
It's probably just competition. That's all it is.
Yeah, trying to competition. But I mean, Burger King, they had fucking like bacon ice cream sundaes, and perhaps most infamously, their mac and Cheetos.
Yeah.
And of course, speaking of Cheetos, we go to KFC. KFC is another restaurant I've noticed in recent years. They
have weird ads where they keep on like changing who's the Colonel, like the live action like cutscenes. It's just so weird.
Which
it's like, I get it. You need to have some sort of variety, but like, can you guys stop changing who the Colonel is every 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Like last time I remember it was what's his name? He plays Trump on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, Alec Baldwin.
It was Alec Baldwin, then it was Reba McEntire, and now it's some shirtless guy, model guy. I don't know the name of him, and there's probably someone else now.
Oh, well, yeah. See, because this is where the whole issue comes from. KFC. This is straying away from their Cheeto sandwich, which I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's kind of the topic. But
yeah,
I just feel like since they've brought back the whole idea of having Colonel Sanders in the ads, I don't think that they've really been respectful to actual Colonel Sanders. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you mean.
Because, it kind of sucks because, Harlan Sanders, when he sold KFC, it's it's reported that, Colonel Sanders would go to, different KFCs after he sold the franchise, and he would always criticize the recipes. And one thing that he and his wife did was they opened their own restaurant using all of their original recipes.
Mm-hmm.
But the company that owns KFC sued them for using those recipes, even though the guy himself created them. But since he sold them and they owned it, it's just, I don't know. And like I said, I just feel if they had one actor to portray Colonel Sanders in a respectful way, I'd be fine with that. But the fact that they constantly change, I mean, at this point, Colonel Sanders is more of a mascot than an actual person.
True.
These days you can compare Colonel Sanders to Ronald McDonald. But it is kind of sad since he was a real person. But I mean, this game's about money more than anything else. So
it's like how I don't really care. I mean, that kind of happens when like for example, when movies like depict people,
Yeah.
and a lot of times they get everything like the movie Braveheart, one of the most inaccurate movies of all history, but people only know about the character that Mel Gibson's playing because of Braveheart. So they get these false, like they know like false facts about about him himself, Sir,
Yeah.
I think his name was Sir Wallace. I can't remember.
William Wallace.
William Wallace. And so people know about William Wallace because of Braveheart, but they don't know what he actually did, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Like if you try searching up William Wallace, you'll most likely get Braveheart first.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
it's just a shitty thing that companies will do.
Yeah. But
sorry, go ahead.
well, I mean, again, going to back to like the Cheetos chicken sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if Colonel Sanders was still alive, he would he'd have a few choice words to say about it. Because
don't they have a chicken taco thingy? I remember seeing something like that where it's like a taco shell, but it's like chicken.
Oh yeah, no, they did have that for a little while. I don't think they have it anymore, but they did have something like that.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Only in America.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only in America, because
Japan.
Well, yeah, actually, in some Asian countries, KFC is just selling buckets of chicken skin. Not even any actual meat, just fried chicken skin. So.
Anyways, we're gonna take a quick break. Here is an interesting choice for today's song. It's a bootleg of the song "Butterfly," but for the NES. But for the NES bootleg game Street Dance. Enjoy.
Is that Jar Jar Binks?
Welcome back. That was Butterfly, bit compressed, but it was there. And we're back with Peculiar Gazette. The first article is going to be read by Crimson. Please take it away.
So this article is from Fox 9 News, and the headline is "Loud Fart Gives Away Suspect's Hiding Spot Leads to Arrest." This was posted on July 9th, 2019. So, Clay County, Montana. When tracking down a suspect, law enforcement might use a canine to track down a scent. This wasn't necessary for a recent arrest in Missouri. Oh, sorry, that was Missouri, not Minnesota. Or Montana, whatever. Missouri's the actual place.
Okay.
Or should I start that over?
No, go ahead. Just keep going.
According to Clay County Sheriff's Office, over the weekend, Liberty Police were searching for a person who a felony warrant for arrest. That was not a proper sentence, but okay. The person was wanted for possession of a controlled substance. The suspect hid to avoid police, but apparently let out a fart so loudly they gave up their hiding spot. We've got to give props to the Liberty PD for using their senses to sniff him out. A Facebook comment from the Clay County Sheriff's Office. So, yeah. Because someone ate beans before they committed a felony, they, found by police.
I just...
So,
Why wasn't this in Florida? That's what I want to know.
because Florida can't have everything.
I mean, I guess Florida has to share, but you know, it's just. I just. The second article is from MSN. It's by the Washington Post. From 2 days ago, and it's titled "An exotic-looking orange bird couldn't fly because it was covered in curry." A sunburst-colored bird was stranded on a British highway when passerby spotted him, which wasn't difficult. The Good Samaritans called an animal rescue hospital to report the bird, along with a strange description of its appearance. He was a vivid but uneven orange, like a winged Cheeto. That's a weird description. Was he some exotic bird that escaped from the zoo, an illegal pet from the Amazon that flew the coop? Neither, it turns out. The bird was an ordinary gull with an uncommon problem that turned him the color of a weather traffic cone, rendering him flightless. He had somehow gotten himself covered in curry or turmeric. Turmeric. It was all over his feathers, preventing him from flying properly. The animal, Buckinghamshire Hospital, that is not a real place. Sorry. I'm going to try saying this the best I can, okay?
I'm reading this now and having a hard time not cracking up.
The animal Buckinghamshire Hospital, Tiggy Winkle's Wildlife Hospital, in parentheses, really, said on July 1st on Facebook, "We have no idea how he got into this predicament, but thankfully, apart from the vibrant color and pungent smell, he was healthy." The hospital dubbed the bird Vinny after Vindaloo Curry and got to work scrubbing his feathers clean. I just can't say this word. Tiggy Winkles. Tiggy Winkles said in the post that Vinny was nearing release. The hospital did not return a request for comment. In a post-bath photo, Vinny showed his white feathers, although with a slight hue of orange still lingering. As we say, we never know what will come through our doors next, Tiggy Winkle said on Facebook. And yet Vinny is really not the first gull in England to get himself into this very specific predicament. In 2016, a bird in Buckinghamshire dove into a vat of tikka
masala.
Thank you, tikka masala, while scavenging for chicken.
Birds be hungry.
They got a mole trace and they didn't take it. I will never understand these Pokemon trainers. You know what I mean? But in all honesty, I'm glad the bird is okay.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know why anyone would think it would be a rare bird, though. It looks like a seagull to me.
Well, when people are driving by quickly, it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay, yeah, true. This has been another episode of ZapCast. We hope you guys enjoyed. And subscribe to us if you haven't, and share us around. We would appreciate a large audience. And this has been Commander Sparky signing out. Peace.